Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again with another video, and it is another van life, another week in the life with the Beardy One, out on the road doing what I do best. Not a lot really, let's be honest. But as usual, we've got a little bit of admin to get through. First of all, there's another new boy on the block. I don't know if you've seen him, but his name is Tall Man Small Van. Go check out his channel. He's done a couple of videos for all you guys out there who are new to courier work, and that he's relatively new in his journey, so it'd be really good to see how he gets on and watch him. So go check out his channel, Tall Man Small Van. Go check it out. Next up, of course, last week I asked if we could get this video over last week's video over 100 likes. I would do a special video on my lunch, my favorite thing I will eat. That video will be coming very shortly. We hit 100 likes in under 24 hours by about 5 minutes. It was like 23 hours and 55 minutes, but we hit that 100 likes real quick. I was not expecting that. Massive thank you. So if we can get this video over 110 likes, I will do another special food video. Hopefully you will be enjoying them. And last but not least, go check out my Patreon and like, comment and subscribe. Obviously links down below. This month, if you go on my Patreon now, you will be put into the prize draw to win a fantastic drinking horn this month. And next month for December, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it will be announced. I'm also going to be starting adding a load of content onto my Patreon. Videos from YouTube about tax, VAT, a lot of you have been asking about it. Also some other stuff which I'm going to put lists together and all sorts, and I'm really going to start putting a lot of content on there, so go check it out ASAP. Right, let's get into my week in the life of. Right people, it's Monday, yay! Yes, we're back on the old multi-drops. We're back on the old multi-drops. Got quite a few today. It seems to be ramping up. I spoke to the chappie at the depot, and they're expecting a lot more parcels start coming in, so I'll start getting a lot more, which it's fine by me. Whatever. Anyway, but I was thinking, because I'm doing the multi-drops, we need something to sort of entertain us, because I'm not sort of going new places, and I thought I'm going to do, I think I did this last year, we'll do a question of the day. So send me your questions down below. Smash that like button and then send me a question, anything you want. And every single day, one a day, I'll answer a question, be it work or life or politics or cooking recipe. I don't give a shit, anything. Just send me a question, something you want my opinion on or what I think about something, and we'll answer a question of the day. But, right, I just thought I'd show this real quick. Stunning house, amazing view. These are actually all apartments in the middle of nowhere, and it's one of those things about when you do multi-dropping, or this job in general, you get to find some amazing, beautiful places. That's quite nice, and I love this view. This is a lake view in Iraqi. It is stunning. I've been here a few times, and every time it looks fantastic. So when you do multi-drops, you do find little gems like this out and about in the wild. I just thought I'd show it off a little bit. Love to live here, beautiful place. Right, everything's gone a bit peaked on. I'm walking everywhere at the moment because van's broken down. Can you bloody believe it? It looks like the battery's had it. Weak battery. It did mess up about 3 months ago, the battery, and I think the stop start, I don't know if it's that or the fact that I'm not, you know, charging it enough and it being weak means it's had it. So I'm trying to deliver as many parcels as possible. This is actually my last one. I've still got like another 17 I've got to deliver, but they're all too big and heavy for me to walk miles with them. So waiting for the father-in-law. He's going to come, jump start the van. It's going straight to the garage, get a new battery put in tomorrow, get back on the road. I don't think I'll be working tomorrow, I need a new battery, and I've got people chasing me for work and stuff, which I just can't do at the moment. So my Monday's just gone a bit, and that's going to cost me an arm and a leg as usual. Fucking work, right? But hey, oh, we're still moving, we're still doing stuff. I've still got to wait back to hear from the company I'm doing the work for, because I told them the situation. They haven't let me know what they want me to do. The only one thing I can do is fix the van, but we'll see. So just been one of them. Right, I'm gonna get finished. My legs are killing me. Bloody Mondays, right? Well, at least I don't have to work tomorrow, I suppose. Look on the bright side. Right, everyone. It's Wednesday. Yes, I know we missed Tuesday. The van went into the garage yesterday. Well, Monday afternoon I dropped it off. I picked it up this morning. Need a new battery. That's what I thought it was. They tested it, the Globe something or other. I can't remember the bloody name of them now. Tested all that. It wasn't that. Tested the battery, and it looked like the battery just had it. So they've put a new battery in. Not cheap. Never are though, are they? So I'm ready to rock though. Wednesday, back on it. Back on the bloody multi-drops. I've just got to the yard where I've got to pick up. I've got to nip into central Norwich as well and pick up something for the wife. So the plan is load up. I'm going to have a lot today. I know I'm going to have a lot today. Because I've got the ones I didn't finish off on Monday, which is about 15 parcels. I've got all of yesterday's. And I've got all today. So I reckon I'm going to be the most I've had so far. But I know what I'm doing. And it's easy work. It's easy work. But also, I've got to nip into Norwich first thing. So I'm going to pick up all the parcels, nip into Norwich, pick up my thing for the wife. Then go and do my drops. Sorted. But the thing is, I've got to park outside of Norwich and walk in. I'm probably not going to start dropping off till 1. So I'm probably not going to be finished till about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. But I don't really care. I had a day off yesterday. But it was all a bit of a nightmare. All a bit of a nightmare. So that's the plan. I'm just waiting for the message to go in. And we're going to do a little Q&A. Every day, a question. We're going to answer a question. I've already got the question lined up for today. So I'll answer that shortly. But I just thought I'd let you know. So the van, pretty much a new van. Apart from the engine, touch wood, doesn't need changing. But apart from the engine, I've had everything fucking changed on her. Don't know what else I can have done to her. I know I've got a little crack in the windscreen, but you know, it's past the MOT because it's not in line of sight, and I've got a little bump in the back where I reversed into a pole. He didn't like it. That was a bad joke, wasn't it? Yeah, that's apart from that, everything's been bloody changed on her. Right, I'm gonna wait for the message and then we'll get loaded and get working, people. Yay! So we are very busy today. Ooh, yeah. I've just been into the city to pick up the the box for my wife, the present. Or is it a present? No, she bought it herself. The thing she bought herself anyway. Went and picked it out from the city. I've been cheeky. I've been very cheeky. There's a little retro gaming shop in between where I parked and when I picked up, and I went and picked up a couple of games. I got Super Mario All-Stars, the SNES, this is for Christmas, and I got, do you remember Street Racer? That is a brilliant game. For those of you who haven't played it, I had on the Sega Mega Drive. Now I've got on this, so I just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, really busy, because I've got the 15 or so parcels. It might have been less than 15. I think it was 15. Oh, excuse me. Parcels from Monday, which I didn't deliver because I broke down. I've got all of yesterday's parcels, and I've got all today's parcels. But it's still not horrendous. It's very doable. Very doable. I'll probably be finished about 6, half 6. Bear in mind, I didn't start till 1, and I'm sort of dilly-dallying now and talking to you guys. But, like I said, Q&A, little Q&A, question of the day, should we call it? Someone asked me a question, and this is actually going back a while. I've done a video on this, but I thought I'd reiterate it. Someone asked me, what's the difference between working for a multi-drop company and being a contractor through the Courier exchange? Great question. So, there are 3 types of people who do the multi-drops. There's the people who work for the multi-drop companies, who work for the Hermes and Amazon. Amazon's a little bit different, actually, because you just get routes, don't you? But Hermes, like Parcel Force, DPD, all these who work for them, they are the ones that get paid generally per parcel or on a contract and get paid a wage. Then you have agency workers who get paid day rate, but they don't have their own van. You know, the van's provided to them and they do it through an agency. Then there's myself, who is a contractor, who gets paid day rate. Now, the main difference is when you're paid per parcel, you're not actually making a huge amount of money. Let's be honest. If you're getting paid 50, 60, 70p per parcel and you're only getting, let's say you're getting 70p per parcel and you get 100 parcels, you're getting paid 70 quid. And you're paying for your fuel. I hope my maths is right there. Yeah, it is 70 quid. It can't be more, can it? So you're getting 70 quid. myself as a contractor, I'm getting paid 2 to 3 times more than you. And the main reason for this is, and this is why some people say, that's impossible, you're getting paid that much for multi-dropping. When you're working for a company like Hermes, we'll use Hermes because that's who I'm doing work for at the moment. For Hermes, you need them because they're paying you a wage. So without them, you're not making any money. When you go in as a contractor, it's seasonal. So it's usually just Christmas. Obviously, we had some over COVID, but it's just Christmas. And the reason is they're at the point where they're getting a load of parcels in, more than usual. They don't have enough drivers to cover it, but they don't want to have to bring drivers on to later get rid of. So they get contractors in just for, 5 to 6 weeks. But the reason we get paid more is because they need us. I could quite happily say, screw you and go make more money doing something else. So they have to pay a good wage to get this seasonal work in so that we do the work for them. So that's the main difference. That's why when you're working for Hermes and stuff like that, you're getting paid a lot less than the contractor that comes in. Oh, but you've got to remember, though, we've got to pay, I suppose, actually, if you're doing the part that you're working from, you're using your own car and your own fuel. So, it's a bit of a shitty situation. That's why I think, and a lot of people who are contractors are like, I would never do multi-drops for the money they're getting paid, because I wouldn't go and deliver parcels at 70p parcel or whatever it is. It's not worth it for me. But then I've got a big van to maintain, a business to run. It works for some people, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. You work bloody hard. I would never knock them. Anyone who does that. But it's, if for someone who's trying to do a full-time job, getting paid good wage, it's not worth it. But for me to come in seasonally, because they need me, they've got to offer me good money. Else I'm just going to go, no, I'll go elsewhere. I'm getting phone calls all the time from people. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I'm like, I know this is going to be going for a certain amount of time, so I'm quite happy to do it. And I'm actually making less money than I usually would as a contractor, because out on the road I'd make more, but it's less fuel. I'm at home every night. It's over Christmas. That's why I'm doing it. I explained that last week. So that's the main differences when you go in and you go and work. So if you want to become a courier, what I'd say is professional courier, don't go and jump on the multi-drops working for Hermes for 70p a parcel. There's a lot more money to be made out there. What I'd say is, if you're semi-retired, maybe you're a stay-at-home dad, or you only your kids are at school, so you've only got sort of between the hours of 10 and 2 to really work, then it can work for you. Because if it's just trying to top your money up, also, if you're young and you trying to get insured in a van like this to do get the goods in transit and all that other stuff, can be an absolute fortune. You get priced out of the market. It might be a good way to get some experience, just sort of getting out there delivering stuff. There are options. That's why you might want to do it. But personally, for me, I would not do this. If they were going to pay me 250 quid a day all year round, yeah, but that's never going to happen because I'm a contractor. I'm literally getting brought in for their peak times to cover the fact that they've got so many parcels coming in, they haven't got enough drivers to deliver them. Never happened that this would happen all year round. So guaranteed, 24th of December, I think this contract runs out. If it might run out before, they might go, actually, we haven't got the amount of work, so we're going to let you go early. But I know, 25th is obviously 25th, 26th bank holiday. They're not going to call me back for the 27th. I'm going to have to go and get my own work. Saying that, I'm going to take a week off to New Year's. My brother's wedding as well on the 30th. But yeah, that's the main differences. There we go. Right, I've just spent 6.5 minutes when I could have been delivering parcels, people. Only playing. Right, I best crack on. Morning all. It's Thursday, and I feel like crap. I've just taken the boys to school. I've got half an hour before I've got to leave. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Oh, it's my eyeball. Yesterday was manic. My back felt like shit. I woke up this morning and it feels like a bag of glass. It's just in bits. My back is killing me. So that was fun. And then I also woke up and I thought I was going to be sick. I feel ill, and that's rare for me. I don't get ill very often. But I felt like I was going to throw up this morning, and I just feel groggy and crap. So
And that's the last thing you want when you want doing multi-drops. You know, I don't get ill very often, but when you do the same day stuff, it's fine. You just go pick up a pallet, and you can drive for how many hours and don't have to talk to anyone. And if you're going to throw up, you just pull over and you throw the fuck up. No one cares. It's all right. It's just driving. When you got to jump out of the van and deliver parcels and fucking knock on doors, and there's your... Oh, not looking forward to today at all. At all. I feel like shit. Oh, but I'm going to have a strong coffee in a minute and get on with it. This week, everything's breaking. The van broke down. My back's broke. I'm sure if you x-rayed it, it would just look like a load of bolts and nails just thrown on the floor. It wouldn't look like a spinal cord at all. And now I'm just ill. Great. Oh, but I thought I'd show you. We put the Christmas deckies up. We have. Let me show you real quick. Oh, I haven't got the tree on, but you know, I like looking at Christmas deckies. So here we go. There's a tree. There's the tree. We've got Santa. Snowman. You're gonna have to mind the mess. We've still got to clean up, and we've got all the little chaps up there. Yeah. So there you go. Christmas decorations are up. The wife does them all. Who does it in your family? Let me know in the comments down below who decorates the house. But my wife's got a thing. She has to do the tree. She has to sort it out. It's all going to be how she likes it. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care where it goes. As long as there's chocolate and candy cane. Don't give a crap. So, yeah. Right, oh. Yes, I'm actually out and about. Oh, I feel bloody awful. I really do. I don't know if you can tell. I think I'm a bit pale. But yeah, I'm definitely... I think it's a head cold and flu maybe or something. I've got a cough, but it's not a COVID cough. Don't worry, it's a phlegmy cough, and I just feel like shit. So I've got a cold or something. I'm gonna grab some cold and flu when I'm dropping, just to get me through the day. And I'm hoping this is the worst of it, but it feels like the beginning, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be shitty for a few days. But anyway, I'm at the depot. I'm waiting to pick up the parcels. They're running behind, so I thought I'd get the question of the day out of the way. Yes. So someone asked me, they said, why are you a walker? I don't even remember last week I said there's a couple of ways people do things. There's the drop and drive, where they drive up to every single house, jump out, drop, and then go to the next house, and next house, and next house. And then there's the walker, like me. I think there's probably other techniques people use for it, but there can't be that many. And what I do is I tend to get to a middle of an estate or the middle of a road, a long road, where there's 5 or 6 drops, and I'll get all the parcels, or I'll get half and walk one way, drop them off, and then go back to the van, get the other half, walk the other way, and drop them off. And I walk miles, and that's how I do my journey, how I do my drops. Or I get to the middle of an estate, very central, and I do all the roads off the side of it. And someone asked, why do you do that technique? Why is that the way you work? And there's a few reasons. First of all, it's just better for the van. Stop, start, or just keeping the van running all day is not great for the van. You're going to use a lot more fuel. You're going to wear the van down. It's just not good for the wear and tear. It's better to sort of drive 5 minutes, pull over, or, you know, a couple of minutes, pull over and let the van just sit there for 20 minutes whilst you do the drops, rather than start the van, drive 20 feet, stop the van, start the van, stop the van, start the van, stop the van all day. It's just better for the van and the life of the van. And obviously, I want the van to last as long as I can. It's my van. It's not like it's a rental or owned by another company. It's my van, so I want to look after it as best as possible. Second of all, you will lose weight. If you're overweight, one of the best things you can do is walk. I've got a lot of people who are in the PT and fitness industry who I know I'm good friends with. A lot of them are even saying now that it's better to walk 40 minutes a day, go for a walk, go for a half-an-hour walk, than it is to get on a treadmill at a gym for 20 minutes. Because usually when you're on the treadmill at the gym, you're watching something on YouTube in front of you, or you're leaning against, or you're not, you know, you're not running properly. They say, just go for a walk, especially if you're overweight. Walking is fantastic. And if you're walking all day, you will lose weight. I've lost weight in the week and a half I've done this. I visibly can see I've lost weight. So it's just good exercise. I remember
Before I had a car, I used to walk everywhere. I used to walk, you know, I used to go and see my mate and he lived 40 minutes away. So I'd walk there 40 minutes, go and play Xbox or PlayStation or whatever, and then walk 40 minutes home because he lived the next village across. And I was stick thin, very athletic back then. So it's a good way of getting exercise in a job where we don't really get any exercise. Doing the same day stuff, I don't get to move around. So it's like, well, seeing I'm not doing the same day stuff, I'm doing the multi-drop stuff, I want to move around. So that's the second reason. And the last one is because I'm a contractor, and I know a lot of Hermes drivers, if you are a Hermes driver and you're watching this, or work for a company where they pay for parcel, you have time slots. So you have to hit those time slots, or you can be penalised financially, I believe. I think if you don't hit a time slot, and correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say the job was going to pay you £1 per parcel, and you don't hit a time slot, you get only like 70p of that pound because you missed the time slot. I know that's the way it used to be with some companies. I don't know if it's still the way. Let me know. But I'm not in a rush to do my job. The only time limits I have are the time limits I put on myself because I'm a contractor. I'm on a day rate. And if at the end of the week they go, we don't need you anymore, great, I'll go and get other work. It's not a problem for me. So because of that, I'm not going to rush. So when a job, when I'm planning my route, it's not like, oh, I've got to be finished by this time so I can get on to the next bit, or I've got to deliver this parcel by this time. I'm literally like, right, it takes as long as it does. That's the third reason. I'm not stressed. I'm not going to stress myself out, you know, trying to drive, drop to every single drop and be as quick as possible. No, I'm going to do it at my pace. Because I want a stress-free life. You know this. I don't want stress in my life anymore. I used to be a stress head. I still am a little bit. I was a massive stress head, though. I think I've calmed down a lot in recent years. But you know, you ask my wife and my family, I was a walking pile of stress constantly. That's why I want a stress-free life now. So why would I let a job that I don't really want to do, like multi-drops, because I'm not a multi-drop fan, as we all know, why would I let it stress me out more than I have to? So that's why I do the walk. And I love walking. It's one of my favourite things. One of my favourite things to do in the world is go for a walk. So there you go. So that's there's my answer to that question. Why am I a walker? That's why I'm a walker. Right, I think they've just pinged the thing for people to go in. So I'm going to go and grab some parcels, get some cold and flu, and try and survive the day, I guess. Right, people. I haven't delivered a single parcel yet. And it's like 12:30. Because I'm feeling sorry for myself. So I thought, screw it. Whenever I feel down and a bit shit, I'm feeling sorry for myself because I feel ill. Let's get that straight. But when I feel a bit shit, I like having a hot chocolate. Now, I know I shouldn't have hot chocolate because it's rich and I'll probably throw it up later. But, well, fuck it. I'm having a hot chocolate. So I went and got a hot chocolate from Costa. Spent a little bit of money. Now, those you remember, I did a rant not long ago, well, around Halloween, about spiced pumpkin lattes and all that spiced pumpkin shit they bring out Halloween. Coffee places don't do Halloween very well, but they nail Christmas. 100% nail it. So Costa have 3 different ones at the moment. They've got the Terry's Chocolate Orange, hot chocolate. They've got After 8 hot chocolate, which my boy is going to go mental for. He's 10 and he loves After 8. He's got weird taste for a 10-year-old. I like After 8 though. And they've got Quality Street, the purple one, hot chocolate. All bangers. I might have to start reviewing coffees and shit. Shall I do that? Have a little side videos of coffee reviews or food reviews. But I've got the Terry's Chocolate Orange one with cream. I'm going to be sick later. But should we have a little taste? See what it's like. Right, here we go. They sprinkle little bits of orange stuff on top, and they give you a little bit of chocolate, which is nice. But that's nice. That's nice. Very orangey. Problem is sometimes when these sort of things, you don't get the taste of the thing they say it is, but that's very orangey. That tastes just like a Terry's Chocolate Orange. I like that. Oh, it is rich though. That's very rich, very chocolatey. Oh, I'm going to be ill later. Saying that, I felt bad that I was getting hot chocolate and the wife and the kids wasn't. So I went into Tesco. We've got a Costa in our local Tesco's on Blue Boar Lane in Norwich. So I went and bought some hot chocolate and some marshmallows so they can have one when I get home, because I'm nice like that. But oh, that's bloody beautiful, that is. Yes, that gets a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8. I'm going to have to do coffee reviews or something now. I've just had a thought. That sounds like a good idea. Right, all. It's Friday morning and I've just pulled in to do some stuff, and I've got a couple of deer here. I'm going to try and get a picture of them for you. There we go, a couple of little muntjacs. Actually look quite big for muntjacs. Let's see. There they go. Right. Oh, they've gone. Right, I was going to try and get out and get a better picture of them for you. Living in Norfolk, people. So yeah, I just pulled in. It's Friday. Let me put you down. Put you down real quick. Yeah, Friday. It was miserable this morning. Oh, let me see if I can get rid of that glare. I know the problems of filming in the van. It was absolutely miserable this morning. It's a little bit better now. The weather's cleared up a bit, and this is what you would call the calm before the storm today. I haven't got a lot. I haven't got a lot on at all. I should be done really quick, but it's Black Friday today, so tomorrow onwards, at least for the next week or two, it's gonna be manic. So I think I've got like 50 parcels. I went to the bloke and said, "Oh, you want me to tell you? We've got nothing else in your area to take." And I said, "It's going to be bad tomorrow." And he went, "Yeah, it's going to be bad." I went, "I'll have an easy day today." And he was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So I was quite happy with that. But yeah, it's going to be a bit crazy going forward. But I was expecting this. I was expecting a few quiet weeks and then really, really busy. But right, so the question was from, I can't remember. Oh, my brain's fried today. But they were asking, what is the new year like? Because they'd heard that January, February is quiet. And it is. I won't lie. January, February tends to be the quiet time of the year, but it depends on what you're doing, who your customers are, and how things go for some people. Some people have busier times of the year than other, just for the fact that they might have their own customers who have more seasonal work than not. For instance, I have a really good customer, but they only really have work in the summer for me. So in the summer, they give me loads of great work, but it gets to the end of the summer and they have nothing through to the next summer. So my summers tend to be really packed. My winters tend to be a lot quieter. But most people sort of say January, February is the quiet time. And a lot of people say, you know, work ramps up to Christmas. But like I said, it depends what you're doing. For instance, at the moment, it seems to be really quiet out there. But then again, I'm really busy because I've jumped on the multi-drops. I think that's something you do get in these later months, is the multi-drops start coming in. So usually, drivers like myself and other people that jump on multi-drops for Christmas will jump off, so there seems to be more work around for people. That's what I think happens. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. So yeah, January, February do tend to be quiet unless you have your own customers or you're in an area that has work that is steady all year round. London's always going to be busy. Manchester's going to be busy. The Midlands are going to be busy. But you might see a drop in the volume. We will see. It's that dead time of year. Generally where I am, I don't really see much of a change in Norfolk because we get quite a lot of work from North Walsham, Great Yarmouth. And that's engineering stuff. A lot of the stuff out of Great Yarmouth is engineering stuff for the wind farm. So that's all year round. So that's pretty steady. But yeah, it's one of those. A lot of people say they see a drop in January, February. I tend to agree. But that's what the importance around end users. Get your own customers. Try and get people that are all year round. Get some seasonal stuff, you know, to get you through the hard times. So yeah, there's my answer. Right. Right, oh, it's Saturday! and I'm working. Fuck's sake. Anyway, it's pissing down here. And it's the day after Black Friday. So these multi drops are going to be mental. I'm still waiting to go in. Probably going to be waiting another fucking half an hour at this rate. And let's see how many 100 I get. I'll let you know how many I get when I get them. But yeah, apparently some big storms last night. Storm, I can't remember the name of it now. We'll get to an A. Oh, don't know. But yeah, people, fucking trees falling down, snowing, fences flying all over the shop. So be safe out there, people, when you're on the road. Especially now the icy weather's coming in. It's getting cold. Make sure you look after yourself. Be safe. Drive sensibly. Don't do anything stupid. That's my job. All right? But yeah. So I'm just waiting for the parcels. Oh, I can't be arsed today. I really can't be arsed. I did nothing last night. I was meant to go painting. But I wasn't feeling great. And I thought, I can't be arsed. So I stayed at home and watched TV like a sado. Did nothing. Had an off night. And tomorrow tomorrow is Sunday. It's my one day off the week. The wife's already said to me, "You're not doing anything. You're having a day off." Because I never have a fucking day off. Even my days off, I'm doing stuff. She said, "No, you sit on the couch and you're gonna play games or you're gonna paint your models or do something, but you need a day off." So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with her. So that's the plan. But someone asked me what I do for entertainment. Let's get the Q&A done now. Entertainment between jobs, not when I'm driving, but when I'm sort of stationary. It's a good question, actually. So it depends what time of day it is, depending on what I do, sort of thing. So if I am waiting for a job, I sometimes record some stuff. I've got the YouTube, so that fills my time. But usually it's sort of just watch YouTube or Netflix or something whilst I'm bidding on jobs till I get the next job. Occasionally I go for a walk. Well, not okay, most of the time. I usually park up somewhere, got my phone so I can keep bidding, and I sort of stay near the van within sort of a 5-minute walking distance. And I go for a walk in the middle, if I'm middle of the day, whilst I'm bidding on work. If it's the afternoon, if it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock, the day's done, I usually go to the gym. First of all, get a workout in when I'm out on the road. Obviously can't really do it when I'm doing this. I can still go to the gym, but it's a bit different than being out tramping or whatever. Or I will go to the cinema, or some gaming cafe or somewhere where I can play video games or board games or something like that. I do something like that. Because I usually park up in cities. I don't really have anything in the van apart from my phone now. I used to have some one-player games and stuff that I used to do, but I'm looking at getting an Evercade in the new year. Go check it out. It's like a gaming system, but it has old school games in it. I'm looking at getting one of them just for the van. But it is really just your phone. But when it's like the end of the day, I tend to go to, like I said, I'll go to the gym or I'll go to the cinema. But in between jobs, it's just staying in the van. I'll go for a walk just to stretch my legs, and I'll, watch Netflix or a video on YouTube, or I'll phone someone, or, just try and keep myself engaged rather than just sat doing nothing. But yeah, that's it really. It's a bit, I'm going to think of a better thing to do. I'm going to try and figure out something I can do between jobs, because it is a good question. Because I don't really do much, it is either record or watch just crap. Need something better, really. Maybe I should invent something. The driver's boring time friend thing. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. But do whatever you want, really. That's all I do, though. It's a bit dull. Nothing interesting, unfortunately. But there you go. There's the question for the day. Right, everyone's starting to move in a little bit now. Oh, it's fucking raining as well. Oh, it's cold and it's wet. I'm going to have to load the van. Great. All right. I'll let you know how many bloody parcels I've got today. I'll be happy if it's under 120. If it's under 120, if it's under 100, I'll be ecstatic, because we had Black Friday yesterday and a lot of people do the next day stuff. I reckon Sunday I'm not working, and Monday I'm working. So I'm going to have Sunday and Monday's lot. So I reckon Monday is going to be my big one. Monday I'm going to have a lot, an awful lot. But today, let's see what I get, shall we? Oh, right, oh, I think the storm has finally hit. It's just stopped raining for 2 seconds, actually. But I just got absolutely pissed on, and it's cold rain. icy. And I'm not wearing the right gear. As you can tell, I'm still got jumper and jeans on. I haven't got my proper going out cold winter gear. So that's getting brought out when I get home, because I'm regretting not wearing it today. But anyway, yeah, today, not as many as I thought. We're around the 80 mark, which is nothing really. I've had busier days, which I was surprised by. Monday's going to be busy though. I can already tell it's going to be busy. So I'll take this, seeing I've only got 80, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, it's bloody cold. It's bloody cold, so I'm just going to crack on today and get it all done out of the way. As you can tell, wearing a hat. I've got an extra jumper here. When this one gets soaking wet, I'm going to change jumpers, because that's the way I do. But yeah, just one of those. So if you enjoy my videos, please like, comment and subscribe. I'm going to leave it there for this week, because I'm just going to go and get cold for the rest of the day. But please, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. You've been awesome. I've been the Big Beardy One. Be safe out there. Be very safe with this winter weather coming. And have a great day.